Alright folks, what we've got here is the first three from the homework slash review for our quiz tomorrow, or today whenever you're reading or listening to this. First one here is lithium. Lithium, we're going to do the full electron configuration for it, and that's where we write the 1s2, 2s2, and so forth. Lithium, we first have to find on the periodic table. Lithium has 3 electrons, and we're going to follow our arrows over here. So we'll start at the top of this arrow. And the first thing that we encounter is 1s, and we can fit 2 electrons in there. So 2 of the 3 lithium's electrons are accounted for, and after we've completed this arrow, we go down to the next one, and we end up with 2s, just 1 with 1 electron in our 2s sublevel. Oxygen, it's got 8 electrons, so we're going to start where we started before, 1s2, 2s2, 2p4. Our exponents will add up to the number of electrons there. So that's our electron configuration for oxygen. Looking at calcium, we've got a bit more electrons here. There's 20. That looks like 26. There are 20. That looks terrible, but take my word for it, that's 20. So we've got 1s2, 2s2, 2p6. That brings us up to 10. 3s2, 3p6, and 4s2. Quick way to check, as we've said before in class, calcium's in the 4th row down. It's in the S block, and it's 2 elements into it, so this is a good way to check. Whatever our last one is should correspond to the address for calcium. If we look at take a look at titanium, its atomic number is 22. There's 2 more electrons than calcium, so it's really just the same as what we have for calcium. Just following the Aufbau chart there. Right now we're at 4s2, so we go over to the 3d, and we only need 2 electrons in there. So we add those up. 2 plus 2 plus, that should be 6, I forgot there. Plus 2 plus 6 plus 2 plus 2 will give us 22. Then we go down to rubidium, 37 electrons. This one really no different. A little bit further down than titanium. 4s2, 3d, 10. This will bring us up to 30. After 3d, then we go to 4p. That'll bring us up to 6. And then 5s1. So if I looked at the periodic table, 5 rows down in our S block, the first element I would see should be rubidium. That corresponds to our 5s1. Now we got lead. Lead's got an atomic number of 82. Hopefully you're not going anywhere for a while. So let's just do 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, and then we've got 4d10, 5p6, 6s2, 4f14, 5d10, and then ultimately, let's see, lead should be 2, 3, 4, 6s is where we're going to end up stopping. 5d10, I'm sorry, 6p, and it is 2 into my p sublevel. Let's see, 2, 4, 10, 12, 18, 20, 30, 36, 46, 48, 54, 56, 70, 80, 82. That brings us up to our 82 electrons for lead. And then we've got erbium with 68 electrons. We'll know to stop because erbium is in the top row of our F block. And it is, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12 into it. So we should stop at 4F12 when we get through here. So 1s2, 2s2, 2p6, 3s2, 3p6, 4s2, 3d10, 4p6, 5s2, 4d10, 5p6, let's see, 6s2, and then 4f, I think we said 12. If we add those up, we should end up with 68 electrons, and that's how we do the first 7 on page 7 of our homework.